Sean and friends, welcome to N60 Mania, the grandest stage in all of YouTuber-based sports entertainment. We've got title matches galore, we've got a tournament to settle amongst other grudges and the such like. We're at Wembley Stadium in London, getting ready for one of the biggest shows in the summer. It is time for N60 Mania, and opening things up for us is going to be the finals of the YouTubers and Heroes tournament. This has been one of the main themes of Season 6. I said before it was 32 people. I'm pretty sure it was 36 entrants of 18 heroes, 18 YouTubers, all battled it out to get to this point. 4 are left standing. PopularMMOs and Craig the Crusader taking on Wraith Wrecker. PopularMMOs, the N80K champion. He won that match by winning our 80,000 subscriber Boss Mode Battle Royal celebration. But can he go one further? Can he put himself and his partner the Crusader in title matches at N60 Mania? The winners of this match will not only be the winners of the tournament, but the winning YouTuber will get an N60 Championship match at N60 Mania, and the winning hero will get a Heroes Championship match at N60 Mania. And here comes the Wraith, Ohmwrecker's tag team partner, who Ohmwrecker himself described as essentially the evil alter ego of himself. And it's going to be interesting to see who's going to be coming out on top on this one. If you saw our N60 preview and the end of our Skeles in Game MLL handicap match, you'll see that a lot of stuff went down. Ohmwrecker cementing his place to be in that main event mix. Maybe Ohmwrecker's not always been thought of as someone who'd be challenging for the N60 title. He made a statement in our last video, dropping the neck wrecker, his finishing move, his devastating finish maneuver at that, on H2O Delirious. Now these guys are pretty banged up. They've been through quite a few matches to get here. Ohmwrecker sporting a few injuries in his match against Vanos and Cluto, because if you're going to go head to head with Cluto, you're not going to be coming out 100%. And also as well, Craig the Crusader, who had his helmet stolen in his semi-final match. He's nursing quite the sore head with his match against Black Heron and Terrorizer. Those DDTs from Terrorizer really took their toll on Craig the Crusader. So nobody really going into this match 100%, which isn't that good news because these guys got title matches after. But Ohmwrecker and Craig the Crusader starting off, and Craig the Crusader probably seeing what he wouldn't want to see at this early stage, and that is the introduction of the Wraith, probably one of the most savage heroes in the tournament, or maybe that we've ever had in general in the entire Heroes division. One of the coolest looking heroes as well, as the Wraith is now mounting a stomping offense on Craig the Crusader. Pat watching on is the Craig Crusader's getting munched here by the Wraith, and in PopularMMOs and Craig the Crusader's semi-final match against Black Heron and Terrorizer, there was a little brawl at ringside. Black Heron's better half, Eve Heron, getting into a brawl with Pat's wife, Gaming with Jen. It was like a battle of the wives at ringside, with Gaming with Jen delivering a Pat-style F5 to Eve Heron on the stage, as Pat has just taken Ohmwrecker out of the ring with a big clothesline and delivers a right hand to the Wraith. Look forward to seeing Pat and the Wraith get into it here, because these two very similar, powerful styles, two heavyweights of their respective divisions. And now Ohmwrecker just delivering some right hands on Craig the Crusader as the Wraith takes a suplex on the outside of the ring. And in the early stages, Billy Bob Webster's lost control. It's his classic Billy Bob Webster. Pat goes straight into the Fun Kids Radio commentary table, and the Wraith takes a mouthful of steel courtesy of the ring post. Ohmwrecker now, oh, nice cartwheel Pele kick to Craig Crusader, who's just sat him down on his backside. And Ohmwrecker, who he's still looking to prove that he belongs in that N60 title picture, and he doesn't want it to be looked as the Wraith has carried him through this tournament. He wants to submit that he has also carried his end of the bargain here. But when you're taking suplexes from PopularMMOs like that, and look at Pat, look at the strength of Pat, just deadlifting Ohmwrecker straight off the canvas and slamming him straight back down. And Pat's in control here, guys. He is absolutely dealing it out to Ohmwrecker. Look at this, just multiple suplexes and backbreakers into that midsection of the Ohmwrecker. And that is not a good place for Ohm to be at this stage. Another big solid right hand. Look at those clubbing big fists from Pat, who's looking a little more stacked than usual. Spinning heel kick as well, taking down Ohmwrecker. And we see Craig the Crusader. And Pat and Craig the Crusader have sort of come into their own as a tag team here. I'd say Wraith Wrecker are probably the team with the most chemistry, I would have thought. But, oh mate, look at Craig Crusader here. Oh man, that is not good news if you're Ohmwrecker. Just skull bouncing off the turnbuckle. Oh! Those metal gauntlets of Craig the Crusader. Ohmwrecker might be out cold. And Ohmwrecker trying to like wake himself up there, but those metal gauntlets just sledged across the jaw of Ohmwrecker. And Ohmwrecker, mate, you need to tag out ASAP. He's not going to know what his name is at this stage, let alone where he is. And oh, look at this double back body drop, and this is all PopularMMOs and Craig the Crusader here. Man, I don't know if Ohmwrecker's going to come back from that gauntlet shot from Craig the Crusader. And again, another big meaty sledges from PopularMMOs to the back of the neck of Ohmwrecker. Kick to the midsection. That looked kind of low. Might have caught him in the nuts there, which would be even more bad news for Ohmwrecker. And another suplex as well. This time launched him all the way onto his face. And now Pat's going up top, which is never usually a good move from Pat. It's always usually bad stuff comes from Pat. And again, once again, Pat, I don't know why you do it, mate. Why do you keep going to the top rope? And Ohmwrecker, I think, has got to be running on adrenaline, because I think he's got to be semi-knocked out from those from that gauntlet shot. And now Pat coming back. We just got a fist fight now. And oh wait, Ohmwrecker's looking stunned. F5 time. And Pat plants Ohmwrecker with the F5. And I just think that shot earlier just knocked Ohmwrecker silly. There's the hook of the leg. That's 1, 2. And the Wraith just comes in with a nick of time, managing to break up the pinfall. Takes Pat down, trying to buy his partner some time. Gives Craig the Crusader a smack in the mouth just for good measure as well. And now the Wraith on the outside of the ring. Right hand to little hot one on the top of Ohmwrecker's head. Where's Pat going now? And I think Pat might be just running and trying to take the Wraith out here, and just trips him up just on the ring apron there. Takes him out. Slides in the ring. Takes Ohmwrecker down. Pinfall combination here. That's 1, 2. Wraith nowhere to be seen, but oh, Ohmwrecker's reversed it. That's 1, 2. And oh, I thought Ohmwrecker just might have just, after turning that pinfall situation on his head, and now with a crucifixion of Pat, got him hooked up. That's 1. But Pat just kicking out at 1 here. And now Ohmwrecker hooking up a suplex. Oh, dropping Pat right on the back of his head. And I think that might have stunned Pat. These shots to the head aren't doing anyone any good whatsoever. Roll up here from Ohmwrecker. Pat still groggy for the brainbuster. That's 2. And Pat just kicking out, and again rolling Ohmwrecker out. Could he sneak it here? 1, 2. And Ohmwrecker just kicking out at 2 once again. Pat now still groggy, gets caught. Ohmwrecker looking for a power bomb. Hooks up to the bridge. That's 1, 2. Pat is struggling and just kicking out at 2. Fast and furious pinfall combinations here. A springboard tornado DDT from Ohmwrecker. Pat is not looked good since that snap suplex. Drops on the back of his head. Ohmwrecker missing with the frog splash now. Pat setting Ohmwrecker up. Second half F5. Coming up to Ohmwrecker, but Ohmwrecker manages to reverse it into a DDT. Dropping Pat on his head once again. What is he looking for here? As Pat is just looking groggy. Ohmwrecker off the ropes, but walks straight into the Omega Driver, the move which got Pat into the finals in the first place. Knocks the Wraith off of the apron. Pat with the hook of the leg. That's 1, 2. And Pat is gone. Not heading for an N60 Championship match just yet. Oh my days. That was an exchange and a half. And wait, hang on. Wait, Gaming with Jen. Gaming with Jen is running from something from the backstage area. I thought that was going to be Mr. Mister, but it's Eve Heron, who we know is a psycho. But Eve Heron's got a sledgehammer and is stalking Gaming with Jen. This is not a good time for Gaming with Jen to be running out. Ohmwrecker gets hit with an F5. Pat, make this cover before. Oh my days. Gaming with Jen is in the ring. That's 2. I don't know if Pat was distracted and did not get that pinfall hooked in. Why is Eve Heron chasing Gaming with Jen at this stage of the match? Is she trying to get some revenge for Black Heron being eliminating the semi-finals. What is this? Oh, Eve went to smack Gaming with Jen with a sledgehammer. Caught PopularMMOs. Why is Billy Bob Webster, is he calling for the bell, or is he just calling for Eve Heron to leave ringside? I think this match is continuing. The match still goes. Billy Bob Webster, I mean, no disqualification in these final matches. You can't just have someone win a tournament by disqualification. This has to end by pinfall and submission. Just bad news for Pax. He's just taken a sledgehammer to the ribs. The Wraith with a pinfall here. That's 1, 2, and oh, Craig Crusader, obviously seeing that the sledgehammer was legal tender, went to try and smash the Wraith over the back of the head with the hammer, but Ohmwrecker caught him just in the nick of time. This has just descended into madness now. Billy Bob Webster needs to regain control. Get the sledgehammer out of the ring for a start, mate, and restore some law and order to this final match. And I'm not sure who got the best out of that situation now. I'm guessing it wasn't Pax. He took a sledgehammer shot from Eve Heron. Not sure how much strength she got behind it. Big shoulder tackle. And now Gaming with Jen is back on the scene, and she's picking up the sledgehammer. And Gaming with Jen returning to the ringside area as Pat gets dropped with a suplex from the Wraith. And now Gaming with Jen cheering on her husband Pat from ringside, but he gets dropped with that lifting cutter from the Wraith. And could be looking for that signature move, that sort of like Cobra clutch slam. And the Wraith, good night, death by daylight. I think he's going to call that move. That's 1, 2, and oh, just kicking out at 2. I'm not sure if that arm drag maybe disturbed the pinfall. And now Gaming with Jen's back in the ring again, which has allowed Pat to just maybe distracted the Wraith. Billy Bob Webster needs to get Gaming with Jen out of it. Pat now picking up the Wraith. Sends him into the corner. Could be looking for their new tag team finishing maneuver here. The march to victory could be coming here. Just mudhole stomps. Pat and Craig Crusader marching to victory here as Gaming with Jen cheers them on from the apron. And I'm not sure there's going to be much that the Wraith can do from these relentless stomps from Pat and Craig the Crusader. Craig the Crusader now being thrown feet first into the Wraith. Pat doing a little victory dance here. And Billy Bob Webster, who's been distracted by Jen. Make the count, Billy Bob Webster. Oh my dilly gomgani. And now the Wraith is back on advantage. That is madness. Ever since Eve, you've got to wonder who set Eve Heron up to come out exactly when she did. Was it Black Heron looking for some revenge for being eliminated in the semi-finals? Was it Mr. Mister trying to get some revenge for being attacked in the finals? Is it even going to pay off? Is it going to even cost Ohmwrecker and the Wraith? There's still so much of this match to go. Spinning clothesline. But you need to wonder what was happening and who was behind all of that nonsense there. Or maybe just Eve Heron just bouncing sledgehammer and Gaming with Jen. Big story here though. Neck wrecker to Craig the Crusader, who's had a history of head problems in this tournament. And could Ohmwrecker be looking for the final nail in the coffin to Craig and Crusader and PopularMMOs' title opportunities here? Big right hand to the head of Craig the Crusader. Ohmwrecker looking to prove himself, looking to get himself to that N60 championship situation. Another neck wrecker to Craig the Crusader. Pat on the ringside area. Ohmwrecker's just knocked him straight down to the canvas. Springboard moonsault here. Hooks the leg. That's 1, 2. And Ohmwrecker and the Wraith win the tournament. Wraith Wrecker victorious, well deserved, and will be heading to the title matches at the end of N60 Mania. Ohmwrecker will be facing H2O Delirious, and the Wraith will be facing Captain Fanta for the Heroes Championship. Guys, thank you very much for watching the opening match of N60 Mania. Make sure you subscribe and make sure you hit those notifications so you know these matches are when they're being released. And wait, also hang on, wait, we're in the backstage area. Yeah, N60 Sean, he's entering the locker room. And it looks like Sunday is paying N60 Sean a visit. What could this mean? Why is Sunday in N60 Sean's locker room? What does he know? What does he want? You're going to have to find out in the next video. It is going to be Skeles in the Game MLL in the tag team grudge match against the Masked Men. Make sure you join us for that match, guys. It's been N60 Sean. See you next time, guys. Make sure you like and subscribe because that helps us massively if you're enjoying N60 Mania. You're all amazing, guys. N60 Mania hype. Woo!